So what happened after I took a heroic dose accidentally because I thought it was a mega dose? I'm so nervous to tell you guys. Okay, so I'm laying on the floor, got Gene Ico playing, and I'm waiting with my eyes closed, trying to get into like a meditative state because sometimes when the magic mushrooms kick in, they can make your stomach feel weird and they can make you all tingly. And for someone that gets nervous easily, is prone to anxiety, I'm an empath. I can feel more than most people. I can feel a lot. So I feel a lot. So I had to make sure that I was in a very calm state while these kicked in. And what happened was while I'm in the shower, I'm like, ew, I feel disgusting. I need to be absolutely fully fucking, excuse my French. I need to be absolutely clean. I need to take my makeup off. And then the visuals and the hallucinations started while I was in the shower, which is where I like them to start so that I can kind of ease into the trip in a calm way. I feel very safe in the shower in this transition period. And so I'm getting out of the shower. And because I didn't know that it was a hero dose and it was going to send me into the state that it sent me in, I was trying to take my makeup off, and I'm going to read the notes I took right after it. When I got out of the shower, I remembered so many memories of when I was lost and vulnerable in my life. And I uncontrollably cried my eyes out at all these lost girl memories. And I could see my dad in what I didn't know was my mind's eye at the time. But now I know in my mind's eye, I could see my dad. And I felt like, wow, I miss my dad so much. I'm living in Florida. He's in Connecticut. And for the past 4 or 5 years, I was in San Diego. And while I've been able to visit my family, I had just been gone from them for so long in so many different ways that I was like not fully conscious of. And so I'm thinking, I miss my dad so much. And there's all this pain that just comes up that I think I just suppressed, repressed, pushed down for years and years in my whole life. And all this pain comes up, and I'm thinking, am I going to be okay? And now I'm on the bathroom floor. And this pain becomes so overwhelming. And I feel it in what I now know was my root and my sacral chakras. I'm feeling the pain here and I'm hugging, but it's like not pain like someone hit you in the stomach. It's like my energetic body. Again, I didn't know this at the time. I'm just experiencing it. You can't like reflect on it until after. You have to just be in the trip. So I was trying to take my makeup off, and then all this pain comes up, and I'm holding my body where these lower chakra centers are. And I'm like doubled over, and I don't know if I'm going to survive. I feel like the pain that I'm feeling is so painful and so overwhelming that I, in my head, thought, oh my God, I don't know if I'm going to survive this. I think this pain could kill me. I literally thought that, oh my gosh, I don't know if I can feel all this pain. I think I could die. And then I asked for help. I'm like, please, please help. And I don't even know who I'm asking, but looking back, I'm like, I'm asking God. I stopped going to church at age 12 because I felt in my soul that organized religion just wasn't the right thing and that I could have my own connection with God. But because I didn't have that, the organized religion and all the data I've collected from the spiritual awakening now that I have now, I didn't stay connected with God my whole life. And so I got super lost. And that's what I learned during this trip is I I asked God for help. And then when I reflect on the trip, I'm like, that's why I got lost. I've strayed from God, my family. I've just been so lost and so disconnected from myself, from source, from love. And all my chakras are messed up. And I have no idea until I'm going through this whole healing journey. But we'll get there. And I just feel all this pain. And I'm like doubled over in pain. And I'm asking for help because I think I'm going to die. And then all of a sudden, and I don't think I can move. I don't feel like I have any strength. I'm literally doubled over, like I can't move. I don't have the will. I don't have the strength. And because I asked for help, what happened next was I got pushed back. I did not move. I swear on my life, I did not voluntarily move. I got pushed back. My shoulders went back and my head went up. And I'm looking up like, holy, holy. And I see a pyramid of bright crystals of all different colors and layers of this pyramid shooting up to pure white light. Pure white light. And all of a sudden, I'm like, I feel so much love. And this is what happens in near-death experiences. So I figured that out after because I'm going on Reddit after my trip. Like, and please have had this experience because I don't know what just happened. And what was in the pyramid and all the layers were all my ancestors. And throughout my whole trip is just an inner knowing of what's going on. Like, I just know these are my ancestors. And I just know that that's God. And I need to read my notes because there's like, so they describe it so perfectly. I looked up and I saw what looked like my whole family's entire ancestry and lineage. And we're all okay. Now, all of a sudden, we're all okay and we're all connected. And then I went into this deep sleep state, is what I would describe it as. I went into this like deep sleep state where I could feel my brain being healed and rewired. Like, I just knew that my brain was being healed and rewired by the mushrooms. I'm not crazy. And I can feel that the mushrooms are fixing broken connections and memories and giving me sleep that I didn't know I wasn't getting deep sleep for all these years until after this experience. And I was told that I've been like almost asleep. Oh, see, there's some things that I don't even remember that I have to reread. I'm like, because there's so much that went on. It was like, it felt like 2 whole days within 3 hours. And I was told, and now I know that in the spiritual realm, telepathy is a thing. So you talk with your thoughts. So that's what was going on here. Was I was like in the spiritual realm with my ancestors and God, and they're telling me things that creates the inner knowing, and we're talking with our thoughts, telepathy, and this inner, and they give me like inner knowings that made me feel at peace, made me feel healed. And so they told me that I've been like almost asleep my whole life and hiding. And I have bad vision and hiding like a little baby cub my whole life because I was scared and didn't know if the world was safe. And I didn't know who was supposed to protect me my whole life. And I didn't know how to protect these are revelations that I'm realizing and being told, and how to protect myself. So I didn't know who was supposed to protect me, and I didn't know how to protect myself and take care of myself fully. And my dad is here in the corner of my vision, my hallucination, my mind's eye. whatever you want to call it. And he told me, you can always come back to me and mom if you ever get lost or need help. And that obviously made me feel better. And then after that happened, oh, and also when I saw the white light, it poured into me. And I remember thinking, because I would look back up at the white light, and I remember thinking as it's pouring into me, I'm so sorry for anything bad I've ever done. So I'm like repenting for sins in this psychedelic trip. And after the love part, I'm like, oh my God, I'm so sorry for anything bad I've ever done. Like, I feel so bad. How do you forgive me? How do I forgive myself? Please, please. And it fills me with this white, pure love and light. And I just hear in my mind, I hear, it's okay. You didn't know. Instantly, right after that, I am teleported into all these different spiritual dimensions.